What's good, YouTube? It's cuddleofdeath here. Hey, happy day, woo! And I am here with some more exciting Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon news. So today on the official Pokemon YouTube channel, we have received a new, somewhat sort of a gameplay trailer, and it's mainly centered around the legends Solgaleo and Lunala. In the past, we just saw a glimpse of these really cool legendaries, and of course, they're literally like the face of the games, Pokemon Sun and Moon. And we were not sure what their typings were or really anything about them. Well, as of today, we now officially know their typings. Solgaleo being a really majestic lion-type Pokemon, it looked to be fire based off of the name, it's Pokemon Sun, the mascot of Pokemon Sun, but it turns out that it's actually psychic and steel with the ability Full Metal Body, which appears to be a clone of the ability Clear Body, which makes sure that you cannot drop the Pokemon stats. We see this whenever we take a look at the battle between Solgaleo and Salamence, and I swear Game Freak loves their Salamence, because he's in like almost every trailer now, which, I love me some Salamence too. So Salamence intimidates drop. Usually it will drop your Pokemon's attack by a few stages. Solgaleo's stats cannot be lowered because of its ability Full Metal Body. So again, it seems like another Clear Body, which I'm cool with that. Whatever, that's totally fine, which is actually kind of funny because another Psychic Steel Pokemon gets Clear Body, which is Metagross. It does look really cool though, and let's take a moment to look at the new battle interface. Now, the first time I saw it, I was like, it seems so, like, edgy. It's sort of edgy, but it's weird. And I know it's not final, so we'll see if that gets changed. But that seems like something to me, like, early on that they would be like, okay, we're going to go ahead and settle on a battle interface. So if this ends up being the battle interface, I like how the abilities pop up. I don't like the health bars, but I've seen a lot of people so far all over Twitter, they're like, yo, this is actually really, really awesome. But aside from that, let's go ahead and just move on to Lunala, which ended up being like, people, are you actually, before I actually get into this, are you more into Solgaleo or Lunala? And after you guys see the actual trailer, which I'll have the full thing linked down in the description, are you more into Solgaleo or Lunala, and did the trailer change your mind? So looking at Lunala here, we have a Psychic Ghost type legendary with the ability Shadow Shield. It looks super cool in battle, just as Solgaleo does, and people thought that this thing was going to be fairy, or like fairy psychic. They were, basing it off of the looks, the way its head was shaped, and the third eye that pops up there. Now, Lunala's special move is called Moongeist Beam, which appears to be a psychic type move, as you would guess because it is psychic and ghost. It does still look really cool. I love the name Moongeist Beam. I think that that's really freaking awesome, and I know it's just a name of a move or whatever, but I thought it was cool. I think out of what was the other one's name? It was called Sunsteel Strike, which in my opinion, both of those seem pretty cool. Here's the question. Sunsteel Strike sounds like a dual type move like Flying Press. If you guys didn't know, we did have a dual type move introduced in Gen 6 games. Now, will Sunsteel Strike be both fire and steel? And will Moongeist be whatever Lunala's typing was, which was, I have to back this up again, Psychic and Ghost, because I guess the moon part would be the psychic part, and we saw that it's super effective against Gengar, but also, it's Ghost, so that's super effective against Gengar. So, are we seeing dual-type moves here or not? Regardless, the actual footage so far is looking pretty good, and the last part, I'm going to actually, stop here for a moment. It says, welcome to the Alola region. But if we take a look here at this still, you can see all the different islands which makes up Alola, and if you guys are new here, people are talking about, oh, do we get to go to different islands? And, of course we do, blah, 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 blah. There was a thing on the Amazon pre-order for Pokemon Sun and Moon that talked about going to different islands. And, of course, if you didn't already know, you should by now. Multiple islands are confirmed. Taking a look at these here, this is like cool little concept art of the islands. Are we gonna have like 2 badges per island? What type of Pokemon are on each island? How many Alola Pokemon are we getting? Is it gonna be like X and Y where we barely get any new Pokemon? Or will we get at least like 100 or, I wonder how, like, so many questions here. And I wonder which one of these, to me it seems pretty obvious which one's going to harbor the Elite Four and all that cool fun stuff. But I really, really want to know, you know, what kind of stories are going to take place. If it's actually going to be easy to access all these islands, how all of this will play out. Because it's not like we're new to having islands. We've had the Sevi Islands in the past and stuff as well, and other traveling, and still there's so many questions about the game's Pokemon Sun and Moon. Is there going to be any sort of like space travel, which I highly doubt, but I'll probably make a whole nother video about that instead of just going on like a little, not a rant, but like hopes and stuff. But looking at the gameplay, some of the stuff we've already seen before, it looks really cool. And we can see like a little cave in the background, and I want to know what's in that cave. When do we get to go to it? Can this cave be shown at the beginning of the game or very early on, but only be accessed later in the game? Kind of like the Cerulean Cave back in good old games Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Green. Don't worry, I'm not a Gen 1er. No offense to the people that are. I like all the Pokemon games. But yeah, the footage looks really, really cool. Some of it we've already seen before. I love how it looks, especially whenever the dude's running through the mountainous region. And, you know, we see the people running through the city. And there's not really too much. There's, you know, it shows that you can change your skin color at the beginning of the game, or choose your skin color, not change it. And then it talks a little bit about Professor Kukui, who, you know, just has a little short dialogue here. It shows his mysterious assistant, Lily. Then it shows our new best friend, Alola, How, which he says something really weird. He says, that gave me chicken skin. I don't even know what that means, but the funny thing is that literally the hat of the female character looks like a chicken. Or the little thing on the bottom of the little chicken's, the thing on the bottom of chicken's chin or neck or whatever, it looks weird. Ugh. But the weirdest thing about this freaking trailer is it says there's a Rotom in your Pokedex. What is this? I was so confused about this thing, dude. It says it's the next generation of Pokedexes, and it's only complete once Rotom has gone into it. So when do we get this Rotom? Can we use it? Which I highly doubt. It's got to be purely cosmetic or something, but like, why? What is up with this? Like, now we have a Rotom Pokédex form. Can we use that in battle at all? I think that that's actually hilarious, but it's so weird. And it says it's a whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. So the fact that it says a whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate, Rotom is already seen talking to you in this part. So are we going to get like a Pokemon translator? What the heck is happening here? I want to know all of your thoughts about this trailer down in the comment section below. And, you know, if you guys are making videos, make some Sun and Moon videos and give your thoughts on this. And, you know, let me know and I'll check it out, because I love watching people make videos about their thoughts and stuff on the new trailers and any information that gets released. Outside of that, though, I'm super excited. I remain super excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I will be starting Let's Plays with them as soon as the games get released. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And that's going to be it for me. I am super, super excited. Bye!